MTGA. Oh god, I'm looking forward to this. It's been so long since I've drafted a core set. M14 specifically, I suppose. Dear god, really. Excuse me, I'm saving up a lot of G, or have been, for this. Especially working on my pick order. Almost done. I've said it for a while now, but I've got, I don't know, there's like 220 some odd cards, I forget what it is, and I've got maybe, I don't know, 125 in order. It's so much fun. It's just fun trying to pick, for example, where a Bog Brew Witch would go. Place that in order. Compare that to a, I don't know, right? Howl of the Wolf Pack or whatever. Apples and oranges kind of thing. At some point. But ideally not. There is possibly a right answer all the time. And pick one, pack one. The Janny is already on that wall and he's up there. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, pumped to see that. Excuse me. Burp. I love that card. It's one of those guys that doesn't do anything by itself. Like, you need creatures to make them good, but he's just good though. That good. That double strike flying is ridiculous. Counters, of course, adds up so quickly. He's got a lot of good counters himself. 4, like, tough for the cost, for 3, relative to most planeswalkers. Yeah, it's just really, really practical. Okay, obvious pick here. Staff of the Sun Magus. Ha ha ha. Probably get his TV. Not that I don't keep them loud sometimes, or just even keep it on, but probably best to have absolutely nothing than just a tiny, tiny little bit. For me it is anyways. I always feel naked in my silence when I'm talking alone in a room. There's no other distractions. Love the Pyromancer. Clearly. I don't know how you can't. Look. 2-1 for 2. That's core set for you. Little free creatures whenever you cast cool spells. Build up the board early, whatever. Even if you just trigger that once, you got a free 1-1. That's huge. Well, the sliver's not that far behind this, for the record. Stretching a little bit. It's always nice. Okay. Get some oxygen. Breathe. Debate my options here. Really, I'm choosing between, I was going to say Spore Mound and the Active Treason. This is looking mighty tempting. Spore Mound's great. Act is pretty good too. So Tailhawk, totally my style. My best cards are white. Most depth. That just makes this way more practical, way more pickable. As much as I absolutely love these two outweigh those, right, by a great deal. So, shortcutter. Just about as good as this. Oh, I can take the money. I'll try to win this, just for you guys. My ongoing devotion to being an actual player. Wild guess, always nice. Pay no heed. goes too late. It's quite good. Board is alright. Arcane this wild guess. That's really good. Cancel, always mentionable. I don't know, that was interesting. I would like to take more time on that. Debating the hate draft, for example. Possibility of color mixing with blue, maybe not working well with green. A lot of things to think about. You want to really get good, which I do. So, yeah, every pick matters, right? And you don't want to just not think about. That's the worst thing you can do. Stone, always nice. The rest is just quite good too. I suppose that basically came down to not necessarily nearly at all playing black and certainly playing colorless. Nice. Blessing. So yeah, I'm super pumped. 20 some odd fucking takes. A lot of money. Thank you, dear Jeebus. I love you forever. Red's looking more tempting all the time. Mind you, Spore Mound. Certainly got some really good green going on. It's maybe slightly better than red. This is difficult, I would say. You don't want to forget about white. You can easily just not see anymore. As I say that, I'll take this. Not nearly as good as Corrupt, by the way, but in this instance, it's the pick. And I'm just going to maybe lean towards green-white if possible. Maybe even 3 colors. I don't really want to do that, but consider it. But with the cards I do have, it's really best to stick to 2. Like that priest isn't going to be just dropped easily all the time. 2 planes is remarkably harder to get than 1. Nice, I do like it. Sentinel you could have easily taken there. Perfect. I was basically really hoping to commit to green-white at that point. It's a really simple deck. Green-white just plays creatures. Has some nice little tricks, and that's that. Power of a fucking 1/1 for 1 that gives you another mana. Don't ever be fooled. He is the strength of many men. I'll go lame, because I'm serious. Let me just expound on this guy's virtues, if that's the way to say it. He can dominate the board early. Before anything hits, nobody's doing shit. Your opponent doesn't even have a land in play, and you've got a 1/1 who's ramping out your big fatties. Tempo, like, yes, that's it. He's tempo incarnate. I play tempo. It's a back and forth game. It's spell for spell, it's mana, right? It's number of combat phases, it's a lot of simple things, but Llanowar Elf does a lot. It pretty much does the two best things. Mana production, like a land, and a little creature. I don't know. I understand it sort of takes a card slot, and that's basically its only downfall. This allows you to keep hands that have 2 lands, 1 land even. Think about how good that is. Just being able to keep a far wider number of hands because you've got this guy. That's powerful. That's absolutely powerful. Keep a 1 land hand with this guy and Verdant Haven or whatever, right? It's completely relevant. Indestructibility goes really late. Fog might need to be better there. However, Door is not unplayable. You need a theme though, I mean, if you're just playing a deck like this, it's not good. As you might imagine. Hurts to pass this. I almost don't want to. Maybe I won't. Don't like the Mastodon, Armadon. Poor guy. He's respectable. Like, I like him as a being. Yeah, it's solid, but it's just a filler card if I ever saw one. Nothing really good. It's arguably the best card. Happen to be playing green, so it's perfect. Play turn 3. Little Elvish Mystic. Just get in there for that 3 or 4 damage before your opponent plays anything. He's got a slow hand. Or if you're lucky enough to be able to use the mana. It's always nice. Master of Diversion, very, very good. Now my deck's official. I'm now content. Need some more cards, but got some bread and butter right there. What's this guy worth, I wonder? I don't think I can pass him. Maybe. I haven't checked Corset or M14 prices in a while. Even though I desperately need one of these 2 amazing cards. Hunt the Weak is ridiculous. Howl is amazing in my deck. 2 tickets like that. I'm sorry, I can't pass it. Played surface. At least. Well, Mystic is amazing, but I can't pass that guy. Even though I don't really have any enchantments to it. It's not really good. I might get one. Or I'm just depriving somebody of them. But yeah, it's sort of sad of me to not actually have any. Pick it. Oh, this, yes. Never mind. It's nice. A lot of good things here. Time Map and Phantom Warrior specifically. That's really nice though. Of course. Makes mana. Ooh. Capuchin Knight is usually the pick here, but I think I've got enough creatures. And due to the Chosen and my curve, I can pick this. Depriving somebody of this. I would love this. I'm not even sure I necessarily need it. You know, let me count how many playables I've got. Oh my god, I actually sort of need this guy. Jesus Christ, let me count again. Oh my god. I lose to that card probably. Fuck, that was a gift. Wow. Just passed somebody an absolute gift. And again, I think I don't like the Cauldron without any good uses. I guess I've got the Voracious Worm. This is way more tech and better though, I think. My humble opinion. Maybe not. Oh, that's nice. I bet you I mean, might have enough playables without needing that. Absolutely. I don't know. Forgiving Sentinel Sliver pick. It's so bad. I'm sort of regretting it already. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hope I need that guy. He is sick with the mana left though, so I couldn't help it. Appreciate that fact. Probably need all that. Where's the Mutavault fit in there? I want a flyer, but I can spend these guys. Griffin. Let's try it. Famous last words, right? I am terribly sorry. I was caught up in my own world and world affairs. Thankfully, I've got a great hand. Probably not the way to do it. Even little simple ways, like ways to play the game, like tapping your mana. I'm often clueless unless I think very hard about it. Okay, this mana is made by this land, this, okay, this spell, yes, does this, got it, reading, taking into account simple math, okay, analyzing, yes, tap land. Thinking like that. like if normal people are computers, like think of myself as a beach with some rocks and sticks. I can occasionally make messages. I can't, for the love of me, remove one of those. Although I really wouldn't mind another creature. Well, I know what to do. I'm stupid. It's simple, I'm not going to do that. I make this guy bigger so we can get through those. Ouch. I guess it's not particularly offensive, so you don't really complain too much. I'm going to hold this in case I hurt the children. And I am debating playing my Banishing Priest and debate over. Might be a tempo move, but I don't think it's a very long-sighted, insightful move. Of course, by now maybe could have dealt a crap load more damage. It's tough to say though. Debating between the many board positions that matter as any game. Oops. Poor keyboard. Really? Fair enough. Just don't want to remove that box anymore. It's just going to attack that. And now it might be best to in fact play the priest. Seeing as how he's stuck on 4 and whatnot. Of course you can play a 5th land and play a bigger creature at any moment. Sort of calculated risk. I figure it was good to play that. Maybe not. Don't regret it though. Aye, that's so ugly. God. I got nothing. Yikes. Take 6. Sure. I could just sacrifice this hawk. For some reason I'll wait. Although it might be the best time to, in fact, because he's not able to kill it or tap. TV Carlton is trapped in a bird cage. I remember this episode. Good old Fresh Prince. Guess I can do this now, can't I? And I suppose that is best. I will say that. If I had saved the hawk, the giant growth would have been nice to kill that griffin, which may kill me. I wasn't thinking about giant growth in my deck. I might have. No. Good thing I would have died anyways. I like it. Maybe just in case I should play the Verdant Haven now. Maybe give the biggest power thing that. It's my first instinct, anyways. Guess that was the danger that I was thinking after. He sort of sucks up a lot of damage just with one creature, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think that guy would have dealt 3 otherwise. Maybe. He would have blocked it with the wall and then would have taken a lot more from the enlarged creature. It's very simple logic once again, but I'd have to think about it for a while. Ah. I see. Fair enough. go to the top after this, thankfully. It's not the way to look at it from the sport perspective, but it's nice to know. I'm going to foil violet poison. I just find this everywhere. Let me save you a little bit of boringness. It's appropriate I play something with a tree on it, 420. I was noticing the nice synergy with the Spore Mound and Door of Destinies. Well, that's a good start. I guess I'm an idiot. I'm sure you saw it before I did. I didn't think I had the mana. I did. But certainly, that'll allow another Alpha Strike this turn. And that I should have done last turn. should have killed that already. I'm distracted. Getting back in it. At least I'll still have the naturalize maybe for something worse. Oops, I didn't wait till I tapped his last mana. Or used his last mana. Looks like a classic stabilize, maybe. I'm gonna say the life gain from this, but that's a little more than that. That's okay, now I just have to play a little more cautiously. Maybe not. Appears to be something like that. Not sure if I want to offer up the Spore Mound for the Soul Mender, basically. What does it look like if I do this? I could lose whatever, a few things. Just lose mana weft, possibly. Blocks my 3/3s with his walls. Takes 4. Don't really mind losing anybody but the Spore Mound, really. So the worst would be if he double blocks the Spore Mound with the Ox and the Soul Mender, and then I kill just the Soul Mender. He blocks another, let's say, 4 damage. Takes 6. I'm just racking up more little guys with this guy. Biding my time, he's not really threatening me. I can just wait. Don't have to sort of rush into anything. Might lose me the late game. I'll maybe do it and just hope he does block the mana weft with the Pillar Field or something. I don't know why that's ideal and why I wanted to push that much damage, but I suppose it was a nice little chunk anyways. Let's go, at least I can't attack anymore. The 3/3s anyways. see what I've got. I'm gonna break this. I guess either way I've got these little things. That's nice, little creatures. Being made by this guy. Well, he's only got a 4/4 for strike, and we simply block it. Or 5/5 rather. Let me make sure that is the way to do it. I believe so. Doesn't solve all my problems, but it helps. Don't really have any problems, I suppose, at the moment. Touche. I'm really grateful he didn't block the spore mound. I shouldn't have even given him the opportunity, I don't think. What does attacking them with everybody do? I lose some dudes, but I don't think it's the worst thing. The spore mound, namely, would be the time to strike. Just occupied so many blockers. Those two, those Ox being taken off the battlefield for the other guys to get through is sort of satisfying enough, really. I got enough creatures from that guy. Hopefully won't be drawing lands or fusions and all that. was gonna say I just want to take out an ox, but maybe the fire? No. You gotta be offensive. Just a simple ox off the board. That will do. Yeah, just the vigilance is fine. At least the vigilance. Now, does attacking with everybody make a difference, or is it the right place? Is what I'm trying to say. I would lose priest, which would suck. Not even sure that's the right thing to do. I attack with everybody. Block some of my 1/1s. Kill a few of them, 3 of them, for example. Block 6 damage. You know, take 4, 5, 6, 7, something, I don't know. No, I guess it's very relevant. If you take 7, I would do it. He's got 8. No, he just played the 1/1, never mind. I made life. But 7. Okay, let me think. If he blocks all my biggest creatures, just simple blocking. Doing this math earlier. 6 creatures, you can block my, whatever, 6 biggest creatures. That only leaves 3 1/1s getting in. My guys wouldn't necessarily die blocking 1/1 many. Priest would suck. I have no idea whether it's correct to attack or not. One more time. Balls I do have more time than my opponent, which is all that matters. I just don't like attacking with everybody, I guess, yet. The board could get much worse for me. Play something nice and big or whatever. One big threat that would change everything and make me wish I had attacked when I could have. I think I probably would have lost the priest, I suppose, if I attacked with him, for sure. If I didn't, then it wouldn't have even made that much of an impact to me. It would have only been a couple damage getting in, and I would have lost some saplings or something, so. I have done that, or sort of remain glad that I did. I want to attack now, though, for what it's worth. this, maybe. Maybe. I think it's relevant. And the right play. I don't think you can kill me unless he's got a fortify or something. Oh my god, I forgot he gets his ox back. I don't even know what happens now. Although he's in the position, I know just the attacking is probably not good for him. Could have maybe threatened with one of them, attacked him. Maybe not even possibly with one of them. Got 6 creatures. Alright, he goes to 1. Didn't have any. Oh. And that's nice. I wonder if I should just give somebody a double strike. No, just do this hastily like I always do. What do I really want to do with this? I don't know. So that is a decision. It's moving the game along. I did something. It allows this guy to get through, I suppose, and not be jump blocked easily. I want to attack there or anything. Once again, might be terrible. That was not pretty. Let's see. Once again, my ineptitude is amazing. Do not know. This seems so bad. And I think it is. Blocks with a wall, blocks another guy. Jesus Christ. I was going to put the counter on this so I could just block the griffin. Maybe I'll just make a trade with the griffin now. Not attack with anybody. Just attack with this guy. God. This is the equivalent to a young 11-year-old isolated boy who's never come into society at all, coming across a horror magazine. Just like a train wreck. Blood all over. Insert footage of an old man drinking in an alley. Gave up his life years ago. Hopelessness in his eyes. Just no confidence in his abilities whatsoever anymore. Just completely lacking in any skills. Like the old game he used to play basketball. He's still got a tattered shoe or something. Still thinks he's playing it, but he's not. He's at the end of his career. Offers no insight whatsoever to the world. That's me. That's my magic. I'll kill the one on the left. I don't know. Just gonna take it, let it go to 1. Make my bird a 2/2. So we block that forever. But for some reason I wanted the Jenny at 4, I guess. Oh god, god, god. I'm so sloppy. It's really ugly when it comes down to the clock like this. But I would never cheat anybody out of the clock on purpose. Even though you technically can't. You know what I'm saying though? Excuse me. Goodness. God. Fine. That have done anything? I don't think so. There we go. Games. Got some surprise deaths. That pay no heed is tempting. It's interesting to consider that a card like Pay No Heed would theoretically help you if your opponent is a lot lower on the clock and you are in danger of losing to it. I wonder if he's having technical issues. Seems he might be. Can't imagine he'd take that long to decide whether to play first or not. At this point, anyways. Considering he seemed he was really aware of the clock by conceding. Maybe I guess it's capable. Beautiful and ugly at the same time. Poor guy. Truckus. I think I've played you before. Let's do a little snooping. Is it Mr. Ninja that's part of that card as well? Let me just test my local card community knowledge here. You could argue the Subject Hawk is better, but hardly. Nice rip. Damn. Gotta love time app. I could try something out. That works too. There's still hope yet. Wasn't looking good, but I'm back in it. Card's scary. That's why I didn't see any blue. Oh my god, I passed this guy across probably. I feel so guilty now. For a freaking Sentinel Sliver. Does this naturalize fit? Yes, I suppose it does. I can see these two Germans. Another good hand. No matter what happens, I can't complain. My nuts draw, I'll lose, I'm sure. Maybe not. Oh, 3 blue. It's not that scary generally, although that's completely like one of the worst cards you could see. It's blue's way of dealing with it. I don't even like that card as much as it is good. should almost just remove my guy from the game. No one opponent controls. Never mind. Well, that was an amazing rip. Thankfully, my opponent does not have a second color. Maybe I'll play my land. Now I'm in trouble. I don't know what it means. Something. What could he have? One black. Wants me to use all my counters. He's gonna kill it. Son of a bitch. Why am I? Oh my god, instinctively I just pushed out and played it that way. Seriously, it's like terrible. Not going for the win thing. Seems bad. I suppose getting a fucking shitload on all 2/2s is good. Maybe I'll play that land, I don't know. Maybe I should have almost played this a long time ago, right? Pretty funny. Oops. Oh god. Yeah, I saw that too. Once again, just not going for the win. It's like a disaster. Just keeping this like a fool. I mean, could have dealt so much damage. As usual, just waiting. I apologize for that game. I actually think I wanted that instead of this. Maybe not. I was surprised when I saw the pay no heat in my deck, actually. I like it, but I didn't improve it. Perfect timing. 20 turns and I've got this. I almost don't want to offer my sliver, but I suppose I'll have to. I mean, I could have waited for the hawk, but now that I've attacked it, I'm foolish to take it, I think. It's a fair trade, really, if I ever saw one. That was an awesome rip. Holy fuck. This guy wished me luck and I sure got it. Not over yet, I haven't won the match nearly, but oh, fuck me. Ooh. What to do? Enough to get in there for 12, but I'd like to surprise the victory if possible. Although he can kill us in one swoop with this. It does have that ring of flesh. A little cautiously. Go for a surprise win next turn. If I can. Excuse me. Let's see. Pops it a couple times. So if he doesn't want to put 20, I'll have to use 3 blue. Flock it or something. So scared for those 3 cards he's got in his hand. Well, I want to give somebody double strike, I think. Ugh, this seems so bad. Kill Seth, put it to 1. Maybe I just have a terrible memory. This is so bad. He blocks it and wins. Oh, what did I do? I'm not shocked, I'm just I was gonna say disappointed, not. I am I don't know. Nothing. There you go. There's gonna be a word for that. Neutral emotion, just being or whatever. Like, you know, analytical maybe, but not regretful. Jesus Christ. That was so ugly again. I thought it couldn't get worse than the first time. Yeah. I was not going to save you this time. Good goodness. Pardon me. Terribly rude. Only because we know each other so well can I feel open enough to burp. Try not to. Feel it's unhealthy otherwise, though, I guess, right? It's funny how I suppress things, and burping is not something I need to suppress. Well, that card shuts down my Tusker nicely. It's funny, it's like a card I don't like playing, but it's certainly effective. So I'll just say it's not my style. It's sort of weird. I hate to think what I've mentioned or what I said. I like to just leave it quickly in the past and never think about it maybe, but I said, referred to myself as like, let's call it. It just sort of seems self-righteous or something. That is my style. Let us refer to my game abilities. I don't know, whatever, just the whole thing sort of, I always find talking about yourself weird. Even though I do it so often, I suppose. That's nice. I see no reason to attack with that Tusker. He wants to fight, but the owner is saying no. I suppose I should do this right now, considering I want to white anyways, so I'll be able to play the next turn. It saves me a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Deck Wolf, the designer of every deck. totally forgot that he can sack his doubles. I'm considering my options slowly, because that's the only way I can do it. Attacking just seems bad, unless I like 5 or... But if I give my big Tusker double strike, for example, I'll kill it in response. If I enlarge it, I'll kill it. Maybe I play this. It's kind of nice to hear the dogs. It's funny, I don't ever hear them. I know my neighbor's got a few dogs, but they're silent, like obedient little man's best friends. Maybe he's considering killing it. Maybe my neighbor's not home and there's an intruder and they're doing their best to alarm me of that. Guess I can do this now. Sure, Daddy's gonna fling stuff at me and whatnot. Oh my god, he actually had that fun. Caramba. Dead. Oh yeah, turn it that way. Bastard. Okay, he's not a bastard. More snooping. Frank, 318. Ooh. I don't know. I like the word crystal, that's all. So thankfully my memory is short, or I'd be regretting that last match, I know. Those games. hamster in a little cage and playing for food. Occasionally just sort of, pays enough attention to that little hamster checkerboard to get a pellet. I'm not going to waste my use that term loosely, priest yet. If he deals with this and my giant growth little trick, then I'll even just pay no heed so he doesn't draw the card, maybe. Well, maybe not, it's really valuable to the priest. I'll see what happens anyways. Hopefully Chandra's outrageous or something. Right, you can just sack it and kill my guy. That sucks. How do I waste my pay no heed? Probably not. Guess I've got the Verdant Haven on the wrong land. Guess I do it this way. Actually, instead of Banisher Priest, I might just use the Pay No Heed if he blocks the Messenger Drake with my Griffin. Assume he would. Because it seems a little better than the Priest. Priest is very fragile. So I don't necessarily want to drop it yet. Well, it's nice to use when he's tapped out, I suppose. Banisher Priest time it is. Maybe I won't even offer the Bailoff. But I sort of like to because of the fact that it just needs one less creature that he's got that he can sack with the barrage to kill my priest with his terribly annoying Messenger Drake back. holding back with this as well because I've got this, of course, but it's sort of nice to be aggressive. At the same time, he's certainly going to block it. So whether that's what I want or not, I have to decide. It's just like one of those trades. It seems that more often than not, you want to make them while things are good and he's tapped out and whatnot, because unless you can control the board more and, like, for example, kill this, which I can't, I'm terribly bad for board affecting things at the moment, then that's always going to be a blocking, you know, a trade, a sort of a back and forth threat wall, kind of, you know, assured mutual destruction kind of thing, whatever. So, yeah, it's often best just to make the trade while things are better and stuff. If you think you can outwork him with just that. Of course, these tricks are ideal and very important to wait when you can sort of, you know, maximize whatever your combat situation to the spells and your guiding attack, of course. What that means. Wait. Oops. Wow. I might win this. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I just realized he's got the flash fire. Maybe or was that the last guy, first round or something? Yeah, I should have done that. Well, I was thinking of it anyways. Evil. I guess that attack was only bad if I knew he had that fire. Yeah, there we go. 5:27 p.m. It's fun though, because he's got to be careful, of course. Burden Haven. Oh my god. Can't believe I actually wrote that. I mean, it's not much better than another 2-2 or something, but it's kind of cool. Let me try. see what he's got. So he's going to show me there then. So he's devastating cards like that, but nonetheless. I feel so inferior to blue-red. I don't think I can attack. No, cannot attack now. I think I can. It's the turn. All he needs is anything, really. This thing's hella scary. Just killing you. That alone, almost. Excuse me. I'll go for it. That's my whole team. No problem. Best case for us, he lets first strike happen, sacks them both, then just kill one of the blockers. Or does that? Thankfully, I don't think it's enough. I believe I counted with that mountain. It'd be funny if I just miscounted. No blockers. I'm so happy to have ticks and just be playing ripping mutavaults, doing what I like. Magic the Gathering. Almost there, but not quite. The effort is still there, but once again, in real tangible results, you're gonna have to fire it. Best mold of 5 I've seen recently. Ay, that's threatening. Someone play a chatty yet. Ouch. Kind of stupid of me to play the land. Might be in vain, but the hawk is gonna try to save the lion. As long as my opponent draws 3 more lands and I draw 3 more creatures. Excuse me. It's not looking good. If I was a betting man, I would not bet with with me at this moment. That'd be a pen for Frank 318. Just solidifying his win. I could possibly rip out of it. I don't know what I've got, but just rip out. The mighty Firecats. And I will concede. And once again, I really wish you a good day. See ya.